We are Open Arms, and for the past 23 years, we've opened our arms and hearts to those in our community struggling with chronic and progressive disease. With a steadfast commitment to providing nutritionally appropriate meals and honoring the dignity of all we serve, we have followed our mission and nurtured body, mind, and soul. And over the years, we've been able to meet a growing need for our services with the strong support of you, a truly incredible group of volunteers and donors. Open Arms began in 1986 when founder Bill Rowe prepared dinner in the kitchen of his apartment and delivered it to a few men with AIDS who had become too ill to cook for themselves. Soon, a pool of dedicated volunteers began preparing and delivering free meals to our first clients. As the need for services grew, Open Arms moved from storefronts to church basements. By 1997, we needed yet a larger space, and we purchased the building on Franklin Avenue. Throughout our moves, with the support of a growing group of committed volunteers, we were able to provide a greater number of nutritious meals to more people. At the same time, we extended our caring reach to provide food and nutrition to people in South Africa townships struggling with HIV/AIDS. Now, with your help, we enter a new era, celebrating our successes and envisioning a future of serving even more clients. And we do so with Open Arms.
It's always been about providing service to people who are sick, first for people just with HIV. And we learned quite a few years ago now that there are other people in this community who are sick and could benefit from the work that Open Arms does. So why wouldn't we share that? And sharing that means that we have to have a larger building so that we can make sure that more people who are sick have access to the same service that our clients with HIV have always had. And the building will be great, but that's not what this is about. This is about that when the phone calls come in, not just from people with HIV, not just from women with breast cancer or the other diseases we serve, but a whole array of new diseases that we're not currently able to serve. This project is about making sure that no one on the staff at Open Arms, none of our volunteers, ever has to say no to people who are sick and they need food. And to see the kind of support that we're getting for a dream that is so much bigger than any of us is really special.
Through the years, we've shared a vision of a world where no one who is sick goes hungry, a vision that has spurred the preparation and delivery of over 2 million meals, a vision held by you, our truly incredible volunteers and donors.
I have been volunteering for a little over 13 years now. The mission of the program is exactly the same as when we were delivering meals in paper bags. You know, I mean, really, they're good food for people who are sick. I've delivered meals for other agencies before, and it's sort of mass-produced kind of thing, but this is really good, nutritious, wonderful food. I'll be here as long as I can be here. I will stay on at Open Arms, you know, because I believe in what they're doing, and I really enjoy it. It's good to be part of this organization.
I think the volunteers, the people that dedicate their time, energy, and effort to Open Arms have one common goal, and that is to help the community at large. I know when I walked in the door 12 years ago, I thought that Open Arms, I was going to help someone, and I didn't realize how much Open Arms was going to help me. It allowed me to become a better person, to become a better parent, to become a better friend. You know, my husband always teases there's 24 hours in a day, and I use 26 of them. And if I could dedicate 100% of my 26 hours a day to Open Arms, I would definitely do that.
We're really lucky to have everybody here. We have a really awesome team, not only in the kitchen, but administrative and everything else. And you know, number one is the volunteers that really make this thing happen.
We couldn't survive for one day without volunteers. You see volunteers in the kitchen 7 days a week. You see volunteers using their own cars, paying for their own gas, driving throughout the entire metro area. It is a community responding to a need. There's something magical that happens when people come here. They come together to prepare meals, to cook meals, to deliver meals together. And there's an energy, there's a synergy, there's just this great camaraderie that is essential to the culture here. And the important thing is that that continues in the new space. And if we do that right, then we're well positioned to have an even greater impact in the Twin Cities.
I'm very excited about the new building. I just think it's going to be wonderful. It's going to be wonderful for the people who cook, but it's going to be wonderful for those of us who deliver, because the parking here has been just incredible lately. So I look forward to that, and just a bigger space, and that we can serve more people then maybe.
I mean, we're in a great space. I mean, we just understand that it's a little too small for us, and a little too small for what the future holds for Open Arms.
A new building is only part of the story. Designer Jay Miller, owner of Image House, has created a new logo for Open Arms. Having met Open Arms 15 years ago, Jay is long familiar with our work and our heritage.
It was in '94 that I moved to Minneapolis for a new job. And it was also at that time that I found out my significant other was HIV positive. In Des Moines, and having the experience of living in another city that really did not have anything to offer, it was amazing what we were finding in Minneapolis and the move here. And one of those things and services was Open Arms. What to most of us is so simple of nourishment every day was very helpful at a time while I'm trying to keep a job, and he was not able to take care of himself for his lunch, and to be able to provide that meal really provided dignity for him to be independent for as long as he possibly could until the last days.
As part of Image House's generous giving program, Jay and his team have designed a visual bridge that communicates our continuing mission.
The new recipe is 10 fingers, 2 arms, and a little bit of love, and that's a hug. I feel that the new look really opens up a lot of opportunities for Open Arms. It better represents what they're doing now, but it also embraces the heritage and their past. And I don't think that nourishing social change for Open Arms will ever be different. I think that is one thing that has remained consistent from the very first day that it started. And I think that will remain true. It's just that the beauty of it was founded in that, and now it can be extended to all these different areas. And these areas are all people who are in times of their life that they are having extreme challenges, and it's needed most. And I think that if you experience Open Arms firsthand like I have, I think you can truly say that the new identity is embraced